Hey, I'm Philip with Redux Payments, and I'm going to show you how to fix your failed payments on Stripe. We're going to go over the basic Stripe configurations, areas where those kind of fall short, and then how to go well beyond what even the Stripe basic out of the box settings allow. So right off the bat, Stripe allows you to have 4 retries or 8 retries over 1 to 2 months, and then they also allow you to send out these somewhat templated emails. They do get the job done, but they're nothing really to write home about. So Stripe does a great job for kind of servicing all of the businesses on their platform. They have B2B companies, B2C companies, enterprise companies, and like that is kind of what they're trying to do is just provide a baseline level of recovery experience for everyone. The issue you start running into is once you have a more specialized business and you're really trying to take that recovery to the next level and really get industry leading recovery rates, that is where the issues start to arise. So, for example, Hulu is one of the best consumer companies for retention and just recovery and things of that nature. They'll retry 13 times over 50 days. So if you're trying to configure your Stripe settings to allow that, you can't because Stripe doesn't let you go beyond that. Also, whenever a retry attempt happens, Stripe is going to send an email right away. So if you're sending out 4 attempts or doing 4 attempts, 8 attempts, you're going to be sending out 8 of the exact same email, which is not really beneficial for your customer experience. It's somewhat of a spammy experience for your customers. So that also just limits like the amount of attempts that you can do because if it's a one-to-one, if you're doing 4 attempts, 8 attempts, like it really isn't a great customer experience. So that's where a solution, a more specialized solution like Redux Payments comes in. We are actually partnered with Stripe to in their app store to kind of take that recovery to the next level. So you can find us in the app store. You just go to revenue optimization, and then we are right here, right at the top. So what does Redux do? We come in and we essentially go in and take these settings and just take them to the next level. So what does that mean? We allow you to go beyond the 8 retries. We can configure up to kind of the Visa limits, which is like 15. You generally do not want to go that high, and we are very aware of that. And our system is very, very intelligent around retrying and making sure that we are trying to maximize the recovery while minimizing the actual recovery attempts. We're also the top recovering platform for B2C subscription companies because that is where we have trained our data. That is what we are very, very specialized in. Again, if you remember, Stripe is training across B2B, B2C, enterprise. It's generic recovery for the broad subset of companies, but it's not very specialized. If you're a very specialized, say, consumer SaaS or consumer AI company, or even an iOS app that's moving from IAP to web billing, and you're wanting a more specialized solution, that is where we come in because that is what we have trained our data on. Also, we allow you to kind of break out the emails from the retries. We have the systems talk to each other, but it's not synced in the sense of one retry is one email. It's one retry, and then the emails are looking and trying to understand when is the right time to send in a localized time zone for your customers. We're not going to be sending 8 emails, 13 emails. We'll send up to 4 to 5 emails, but they're going to be different. They're going to be kind of sequential. It's going to make sense and it's going to increase the relationship and improve the relationship that you have with your customers, not decrease it. And this is really just backed because I previously founded a consumer company and I really understand what it takes to recover consumers and talk to them and how kind of fickle they are when it comes to just like communications. And if you are blasting away communications, like they're not going to read future emails and they may mark you as spam and all these different things. So we have really built this company around the consumer subscriptions, consumer recovery, and really making sure we are the best in the market at that one specific thing because we do see just increased recovery rates across all of our customers for whenever we're competing against Stripe. So it really is something that comes in, plugs into your Stripe through the App Store, and then what it does is it just kind of allows you to really customize that recovery to your business, customize it to the error codes, and really kind of take that recovery to the next level. And the best part is you only pay whenever we increase your recovery beyond Stripe. So it's purely incremental. There's no risk for you. And it really does just kind of boost the recovery and make you a lot more money, reduce churn, increase your LTV, and allow you to fuel the cost of acquisition and growth and all the things you need to keep growing.